What's up, everyone? It's your boy D Fresh in the building. Y'all already know what time it is. It's Sunday. I hope you guys are out there enjoying this weekend. It's about that time for us to get them study caps on and go ahead and dive into the charts to see what setups that we can identify and spot to be able to rock tomorrow's session. But before we kick off in this, guys, I just want to start it off by saying thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord, for allowing me to wake up and see another day. We all know none of this is possible without the man upstairs. So I appreciate him for all the blessings that he has given to me. None of this is promised. We can close our eyes and that could be the last time we ever see daylight. So always give the man upstairs thanks. That being said, man, did Tesla light up the place on Friday. And if you got busy in Tesla and you made you a bag, let your boy know. Let me know in the comments below. I told you guys that they were hanging around that 320 area. I told you that they were cooking something, and man, did they cook up something. We had that nice pump up past 330. A lot of you guys got busy in Tesla and made a bag. We'll talk about it here in a little bit, but man, is this the beginning, or is this Wall Street playing games with us, and are they plotting to pull this thing back for them to get another entry into Tesla before the next leg up? We'll go ahead and break that down and unpack that later on in the session, but before we do that, y'all do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button below, subscribe to the channel. That way, anytime we drop a video, you get the notification. Let's go ahead and start this one off by showing some love to the family that was able to dominate in this Tesla run up. I'm out here celebrating with y'all. First one came from the Queen. She raked in almost $1,000. That is a amazing win to close out the week. Man, getting $1,000 bag going into the weekend. I know you out here celebrating, but just trust, I'm out here throwing them up with you. So good job on that, Queen. Keep doing your thing. Next one come from Fiola. Done for the day. That's almost $150 profit right there. She got busy in Tesla and the SPY. So good job there. Love it that you took those profits. You wasn't greedy. Take those profits and move on. Live to see another day. Bad options came in with a little over 350 bucks. That is another win. Good job. You are killing it. Keep doing your thing. Next one come up from Rastaman. Grab profit. Look at that. $450 profit on Tesla. Straight killed it, man. Y'all are awesome. Y'all rocking the game. That's what I love to see. Keep doing your thing. And remember, don't be greedy, because Tesla is one not to be played with. Trust, Tesla will get you real fast. That way you got to make your money. Now, if you buying stocks in this one right here, that's a different story, because you don't take a loss until you sell. As long as you buying stocks in that thing, Tesla is going to continue to go up. Yeah, we may have our pullbacks, but Tesla is definitely a long-term hold in my opinion. But if you rocking with options, got to be greedy with that profit. See profit, take profits, because Tesla will come up on you and smoke you in a drop of a dime. And again, trust, I know from firsthand experience, you guys know I only play Tesla on Friday. Tesla can smoke you so fast. Tesla has a cemetery in its backyard with countless amount of portfolios that they have smoked over the course of time. I'm telling you, I got a couple of my portfolios sitting out in the back as well. So they ain't going to get no more of mine, because I'm swift with it. I see my area of interest that I want to get in at, and I get out. I don't care what it do after that, because I've already made my bag, and you should move with Tesla in that same manner. But enough of all that, guys. Let's go ahead and dive into the charts to see what setups that we can pay attention to, so we can be able to smack some plays out of the ballpark come Monday session. So let's get it. Newbies, beginners, where y'all at? Y'all come on up to the table. I got one for you. First one out of the gate is going to be ticker symbol SOFI. They're sitting at 22.10. If you are a bull in this one, you want to see them open somewhere around down these tops right here at 22.30. They can do that. You already see where they running. They trying to run to these towers over here. Trust, that's going to be a heavy level. The bears are going to be sitting in this area to try to knock them back down. Innocent into proven guilty. You want to see them start closing above this 22.60 area. They can do that. Their next shot is going to be to another little supply zone where it's going to be a fight in this area right here, this 22.90 area. They can start closing above this area right here, closing candles, not touching this little zone, this 22.90. They next run up, check this out. Boom, they're going to run this thing to 23.65. So that's one to pay attention to the upside. To the downside, what you want to see is them open lower than these bottoms right here at 21.95. They can do that. Check this out. You got these bottoms right in here that they're going to try to run it to 21.80. And then you got right here this 21.70 area. If they lose that right there, they coming all the way back down. You got 21.50 turbulence down in here at 21.40. They lose this little area right in here. They can start pulling this thing down. You got 21 on deck and routes to back to this heavy level down here at 20.50. So bears can definitely get busy in this one if they're not showing momentum to the upside come Monday morning. So there you go in that one. Advanced traders, let's get it. First ticker for you guys is going to be CRWV. And this one, they are sitting at 129.60. They have earnings on Tuesday at closing. So if you are a bull in this one, you want to see them open somewhere around this 134.20 area. Because again, they're going to have some issues getting past this little level right here. And that's why I wouldn't say get in until that area. But if you want to be a quick sniper with this thing, if you start seeing them close above this 130.95 area, they're going to start booming this thing. Next level up is going to be 134.20. You got a little fight area. The bears is going to try to do their thing because, of course, bears are trying to stop them from making that boom up. That's going to be an area, if you will, take profit. You control your own flow. Know your entries, know your exits, know where you want to take profit at. But closing above this thing right here, the next run is going to be to this 138.80, and then boom, you got 143.15 in play. To the downside, you want to see them open somewhere around 124.70. If they start doing that right there, you got some turbulence down in here at about 121.20. Losing that takes them back down to this heavy stuff down in here at 115, and then it gets ugly. They lose that area 114.90. You start seeing the bears run that thing down there. Don't dive in right away because this is an area that bulls can boom that thing back up. Closing candles under it gives you this level down here, 110.05. That's a $5 move once they start losing this zone right here. So there you go in that one. Next ticker up is going to be ticker symbol AMAT. They have earnings at Thursday closing. If you are a bull in this one, they're sitting at 184.85. You want to see them open higher than these tops right here at 185.35. They can do that right there. You got this area of interest they're going to try to run it to at 186.75. They break through there. Check this out. Boom. They're going to run this thing up to 189.40. So there you go in that one. To the upside. To the downside, you want to see them open lower than these bottoms right here, 184.40. Next run is these bottoms here at 183.75. Then they're going to try to shoot their shot right back down to these bottoms up in here around 182.30 to about 181.80, where they can still boom it up. Losing this spot right here, it gets ugly. 181.80 lose. Bears take that out. They're going to run this thing all the way back down to this 179.20 zone. So there you go in that one. Big ball of shot callers, where y'all at? I got some for you. Tesla, we are sitting at 329.70. Family, this is still bulls territory. They can definitely still get busy from here. If you are a bull, you want to see them open higher than 332.10. They can do that. They're going to start pushing this thing right back up to these tops at 334.90. I told you guys in the Discord, they was going to struggle. They had a little area of interest that they had to get out of. It was this, all this stuff in here is bear territory. Bears is not going to give it to them easy. week and you see they hit this zone in here, they start pulling this thing all the way back. You want to see them get through that, and even more, they're going to push this thing up to this 338.30. They break through that, then they can start grinding this thing up, a slow grind back up to this 347.20 area. They can definitely get busy through there, but if they start breaking through this zone right here, I'll start updating and let you know what they're trying to do to the upside. To the downside, you want to see them open lower than this stuff right here, this 327.10. They can do that. That's going to suggest that they're going to start pulling this thing back. You got 324.60 and routes to this 322.40. Upside, downside, it don't matter what Tesla trying to do. You already know I'll be breaking that thing down, letting you know throughout the journey. SPY, where you at? Everybody's favorite. Let's get it. And this one right here, they're sitting at 637.10. If you are a bull, you want to see them open higher than 637.70. If they can do that, they're going to try to shoot their shot back up to this stuff over here. You got 638.40 and routes to these highs at 639.95. And then they're going to finally get to that 640 area. And who knows after that? Again, be stingy with SPY if you gambling carrying that through all-time highs, because we often see what they do when they tap into all-time highs. They bring that thing back something vicious, and that pullback is crazy. You don't want to have nothing to do with it. If you're still stuck in calls, get that money, get out, wait for them to give you some stuff down here to pay attention to, and then we get back busy to the upside. To the downside, you want to see them open lower than this stuff right here, 634.80. They can do that. They got another area right here at 633.70, and then boom, they're going to run this thing down to 631.60. Next ticker up is going to be the Qs. They sitting at 574.50. If you are a bull, you want to see them open higher than 574.70. They can do that right there. They're going to try to shoot their shot up past that 575 area. Again, when plays are in all-time highs, you move a different way. You move super cautious because you don't want them smacking you, taking your profits that you worked hard for. To the downside, you want to see them open lower than 573.20. They can do that. You got this area at 572.10, and then boom, 570.10 is gonna be up next. It's going to be a super duper heavy level. If they can break through that right there, it's going to start getting ugly for the Qs. They can run this thing all the way back down to this 565.10 area. Of course, you got some drama in here to pay attention to, but we'll break that down if they start knocking through those areas. I'm going to throw one more out there, an honorable mention, Palantir, because this is one that has been making some moves, and I know a lot of you guys are following that one. I didn't like what I saw on Friday at closing with this. Again, another reason why I don't play Power Hour, because guys, you know, Wall Street is manipulating those plays. Levels mean nothing from that last hour right there. That's why I closed down the computer at 3 o'clock, because it will not tempt me to get into any of those plays. And if you see what they did, they shot. They was trying to get to this level right here to wreck Palantir. If you see 184.40 get taken out, Bears is trying to wreck the game. They trying to kill this parade that the Bulls have been on, but they tried to shoot their shot. You see they wicked all the way back up here. But again, family, if you paying attention to candlestick formations, you knew what was ready to come. Look at these humps. I've taught you guys about these humps. I've taught you to draw your trend line across here. That way you see that we ain't thinking about calls until they can get over this area right here, this 187.90 area, 187.95. Look at the humps that made. You see this hump? I consider that a top. So naturally, if I'm in real time and I see this going, I see them making that hump, I'm looking left and I see that, I know what's ready to happen. Bears ready to smack that thing down, and boy, did they do it. We were somewhere sitting at 187.65. They dropped that thing $2 in a matter of a second. So paying attention to candlestick formations can save you a lot of heartache and save you a lot of money by just knowing what they are trying to do once you see these patterns. So to the downside, It's simple. You want to see this level right here, 184.40 get taken out. They can do that. They're going to drop this thing down to this 182.30 and routes to some lower stuff. Again, Palantir is one I'll be paying attention to, letting you know what they're trying to do throughout the session. So, family, this was a fun Friday that we had, man. The market gave us a lot of moves. A lot of you guys got busy in Tesla, SPY, Palantir. I even seen a lot of people getting busy in Apple. Apple did its thing. I had a play out in Apple as well. Shout out to you guys that saw it, made some money off of it, and got out of it profitable. That's a way to end the weekend. That's all the tickers I have for you today. If you're watching and you're not in the Discord, you better go on and join us. That way you got access to my full list of morning call outs as well as the technical analysis breakdowns on the top plays throughout the session. I done took enough of your time, but hey, if you like sniper type, level to level, periodic breakdowns of your favorite tickers, SPY, NVIDIA, Tesla, Palantir, HUT, Hood, Nike, go ahead and join us in the Discord. The link is in the description above. If you like this kind of content, go ahead and hit that like button below. Subscribe to the channel. That way, anytime we drop a video, you get the notification. And as always, we grinding. Good luck out there, and let's get it. Boom.